Hi, President Hatha? Oh, President Hathaway. Sorry, I thought the first word that was on there was way. What's up, bro? Hi, President Hathaway. How are you? Oops. See, I was reading what you just wrote, and I slammed my horse into the wall. I'm alright. Got out of work pretty late today,
Hello, come
so
on in.
I'm on here a lot later than I intended.
You should probably take a look at the latest styles we just got in stock. No problem at all. If you
So how
your
you
mind,
doing
it'll be
today?
here
Like
waiting for
what you got planned for the weekend? Whoops, you have recently damaged someone. Oh, so I can't. That's not right. Okay, there we go. Clothing. Oh, really? A county fair? Hey, do you go to those normally, or? I don't think I've been to a county fair in, well, years. Alright. Is there something that you like to do there specifically? Like, oh, we're going to the county fair. I gotta, yeah, I gotta go on this ride, or I gotta get this food, or what is it that you definitely have to do every time you go there? Hey, John, how you doing? Yeah, no, it's,
I get all sorts walking into this
the place I work at, we got some, we got really busy, like, right before our deadlines, and then it just kept coming in. So, I originally had hoped to be out of there by around 5:30. Didn't get out of there until right around 7. So,
people say us
the
tailors
Viper.
all sound the
What
same,
is the Viper?
but I find that rather
And
offensive.
don't tell me that he vipes the windows. That's an old joke.
Oh, my man, if I had $1 for every time somebody...
Out of curiosity, you guys that are in here right now, actually, let me switch over to something that'll show his face better. I'm curious if you guys think that this guy looks at all like I was going for. I'm not gonna say who it was that I was going for. I just want to see if you guys are able to figure it out, like if he looks close enough.
So, what do you think? Wearing it out?
Ryan Reynolds? No, not Ryan Reynolds.
That's all right. Whatever you feel.
Okay. No, the Viper sounds like it would be,
Your hat says
it sounds like it might be a
about
bit
you.
too much for
Make
me at
sure
my
it says the right
at this
thing.
point. Like, I used to love, like, roller coasters, yeah, roller coasters, just any kind of crazy ride, but for some reason now I get nauseous. I don't know. I think I'm just getting old.
That's fine. You... I stand behind everything I sell in this place, so you can purchase with
Well,
confidence.
any guess is a good guess. The person that I'm trying to... that he's supposed to be... doesn't normally wear a hat. This is the closest thing that I can find that would bring up his face.
I only stock the best in my shop. Buy from me, and you'll never be disappointed.
Oh, dude, WrestleMania. I used to love WrestleMania back in the day. I basically got out of wrestling about the same time that Goldberg left.
I stand behind everything I sell in this place, so you can purchase with confidence.
What do you think, guys? Any more guesses? It's not Ryan Reynolds. WrestleMania 39. Yeah. Is there anybody like who's headlining WrestleMania this year?
Please peruse at your leisure. I carry only the finest items.
That's the one thing that's kind of sucks about making characters. Like I'll make one that I really like the way it looks, but right away it's gonna be changed because I got to make the next character. Roman and Cody Rhodes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who Roman is, but Cody Rhodes, I know is Dusty Rhodes' kid. Again, I'm old here, so that's kind of my point of reference.
Now, what is your preferred color for this?
No, somebody suggested making Ozzy Osbourne. So I'm basically just trying to find, put together an outfit I think would work well.
I only stock the best in my shop.
I think pretty much anything that's just pure black is going to be fine.
No problem at all.
What do I have him in right now? I'm gonna have to get
my, I really think it's perfect for you.
Oh, hey, there's a couple more people in here. I think I'm gonna ask once more before I end up changing. To the other people that are in here, like for you guys to try and guess.
That's all right. Whatever
what
you
character
feel.
I currently am.
I take pride in my selection here. Everything here is of exceptional quality.
I'm gonna get to the hats here. More of a close-up on the face.
A new hat can change your life.
Jim
and all
Carrey.
Of mine will change it for the better.
I made a Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. So I don't know if I'd be able to do an older version of him from like when he was The Mask or Ace Ventura. I don't know if the options are there for that.
We have styles for all
If anybody wants to take a
persuasions, but I'm
guess
sure
on
you
who I'm
look
supposed
good
to
in
be
anything
here,
you choose.
feel free. Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio. Rey's son, real son. Okay. Yeah, I know that sometimes they have matches or whatever wrestlers that have the name of somebody that was in there before, like the Big Show. The Big Show used to be
So
like
you can purchase with confidence.
he was supposed to be Andre the Giant's son. He wasn't really, obviously, but just for like I don't know, instant name recognition or something, I guess. But eventually, yeah, he I mean, he even had like that one piece wrestling outfit went over the shoulder, like Andre the Giant used to have.
I only stock the best in my shop. Buy
but,
from me, and you'll never
he became
be
popular enough for
disappointed.
something on his own. He didn't have to have the story of being Andre the Giant's son or anything like that. Top 5 favorite movies of all time, or 5 comedies?
That's fine. You make the calls here. I stand behind everything I sell in this place, so you can purchase with confidence.
Movies. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen Ace Ventura in a really long time.
All right then, but if there was anything in there that caught your eye, it'll be right here waiting for you.
Yeah, right now there's so many movies coming out that that I want to see. I'm putting down a small fortune on those. So like last week or 2 weeks ago I went to Shazam 2. Meh. It was okay. I mean, like there's really no hype over these movies anymore now that the DC universe is officially it's going to be rebooted. I am still interested in seeing the Flash movie though, just because of the Michael Keaton Batman. What else? Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That's another one I'll be seeing. Yeah, see, I haven't seen Scream 6. I haven't watched any of the Scream movies in the theater since the second or third one, to be honest. I've still seen them all, but my interest in seeing them in the theater is pretty much non-existent. Tomorrow I'm going to be seeing John Wick 4, so I'm kind of excited about that. Maybe the week after I'll be seeing the Dungeons and Dragons movie. My brother is a big fan of Dungeons and Dragons. I have a number of friends that are into Dungeons and Dragons. I personally am not really, but I do like the fantasy settings, like Lord of the Rings and stuff. And it seems like it's a lighthearted, almost a comical version, like in that fantasy realm. So it's got me interested. You're trying to find my session?
Oh, my man, if I had $1 for every time somebody said to me, haven't I met you somewhere else?
Well, today I'm not really on here to play. Yeah, today I'm not really on here to play. Just the way work was today, I'm just kind of like burned out. I just want to chill. Not really in a game playing kind of mindset.
They all end up looking better when they walk out.
Yeah, sorry, man. Modify. Yeah, probably need to get rid of the 2. There we go.
If you need a nice place to try on your clothes, my changing room is available.
All right. And yeah, this way.
Come back anytime.
Oh shoot, I forgot to put on glasses. He said I can come back anytime, so he should be fine with that. Eyewear. Yeah. I could have sworn I had something, some like tinted glasses. Rico Rodriguez. I never even thought about that, to be honest. I remember playing just Cause 2 or Just Cause 3, and it was such a massive game and there was so much to do. I just I don't know. I think I went through like information overload and just never really got into it. It was a fun game. I enjoyed like going around blowing stuff up. Using that arm extension thing, I just thought that was really fun, but I never actually like got into all the missions and everything. Tornado watch tomorrow, Speedy. Wow. Okay. Yeah, in my neck of the woods, we are currently having like we're looking at more snow. So kind of tired of all this snow at this point. I did. Oh, dude, yeah, no, honestly, that Joker outfit I made, that turned out a whole lot better than I thought it would. Like, I just, I made the character, and, I was like, well, let's just see what I can do here. And, yeah, no, the outfit turned out really good. I personally was impressed by it. And yes, the grapple hook. Yeah, I thought they had a different word for it in the game itself, so.
Right here in this catalog.
Oof. Dang, yeah, no, Texas weather has been, like, brutal the last couple years. Like, the summers, it's been so bad that, like, cables are ready to melt, and then, during the winter, like, things that, like, you guys have gotten, like, hit hard by snow. What, not this past year, but, the year before that, wasn't it? Alright, Speedy, you have fun. Match of Ghosts of Tabor. Yeah, I've never played that game, but you have fun, man. Look, didn't I put on? Yeah, I put on the glasses. All right. I mean, we have no snow. Well, at least like I know Long Island. Was it last year? Like you guys got so much snow though? Like they were finding people buried in their cars or something. Past 2, yeah.
Hi there. Come on in.
Yeah, no, it's been crazy. I don't even know. Like this year, I I don't know. There's been a whole bunch of snow this year. Like I can't get over it. It's like every time I think that we're done, like nope, more snow on the way.
Some folks say it's just cutting hair, but maybe they never had a bad cut.
Well, I guess this... Oh, wow, okay, I didn't know there was, like, highlights in here.
You got a fine head of hair, I must say.
John, I don't like putting, like, any kind of real personal information out there. Like, I'm from, like, the Midwest area, so that's about as much as I'd like to get out there, but... Yeah.
Cowpoke in here a few weeks back. Had to trim bugs out of his hair and beard. Ugh. Disgusting.
I made Captain Price from... Honestly, I've gotten so many requests for Call of Duty characters, and I've made a number of them in both GTA and Red Dead. I honestly I don't remember which ones I've made and which ones I haven't. If I did, they would definitely be in my Red Dead playlist, though.
I had a gentleman in here yesterday. I had to wash my hands 4 times after he was through.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go into the... Oh, dang, I'm in offensive. I didn't realize that. But I'm gonna go into character creation now. I'm looking at pictures of Ozzy Osbourne, and until now, I've never realized that, like, the basic shape of his face is very similar to his wife's. I mean, I know they've both had, like, plastic surgery done. So, I don't know, maybe that has something to do with it, but... Yeah, no, and there's some more recent pictures where he hasn't been dyeing his hair. Looks kind of like, that one dude in Iron Man 2. I know the character's name is Whiplash, but I don't know the actor's name. They popped up. Yeah. No, that's honest. I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of fun to like type in Gorkous and see like a whole bunch of videos pop up on Google. Like it's kind of it's a little bit of an ego boost. I'm not gonna lie to you. It makes me feel good. I'm gonna screw up the spelling of his last name. Hev, dude, how you doing? I'm doing all right. Callie says hi. I messaged her, telling her that you said hello and congratulations. She says hi back, and that you... Let me bring up the message here quick. I don't want to misinterpret it or misremember what she said. She said that you're super sweet. She'll have to drop by your channel and bomb it with love. And to say thank you. Strangest request I've ever received? Jeez. Strangest request. There, like, anytime I get a request for somebody that's, like, a real-world, objectively bad person, that always, like, kind of skeeves me out a little bit, I'll be honest. So, yeah, somebody asked for, like, El Chapo once, I think. And I'm like, no, I don't really feel like making a drug lord mass murderer. I don't think so. Stuff like that. But yeah, no. Callie is awesome. Sorry, Hev, that was to you. Yeah, I've talked to her, tried to get her back into making character creations, and she said she will eventually, but right now she's just kind of like focused on life. So I'm sure we'll see her again. Who am I making? I'm trying, and the key word is trying, to make Ozzy Osbourne. I like the character, like, before I changed the hair and everything, was Frank Castle. The Netflix version, John. I always butcher his last name. Berthnall. Bethernall. I can't remember. But yeah. So, but yeah, there was somebody else that requested Ozzy Osbourne, and I was like, you know what? If I could make an Ozzy Osbourne, that would be awesome. So that's what I'm going for this time. Made a Michael Myers character for Red Dead. I tried to make him at one point, but like with his like his face just being a mask. And then like his eyes are like all black because they're in shadow. It just doesn't look right. I did make him in Saints Row. And for that, like there are so many customization options for Saints Row. It's insane. So for that, I made like I made him. I made two different versions of Jason Voorhees also. So that was cool. I have not tried to make Freddy Krueger in Red Dead. Armadillinger has made a really good Freddy Krueger though. So if that's something you were interested in, you should definitely give his channel a check. So Paul McCartney, I've actually made all four of the Beatles, but none of them are from the same era. It's like I made trying to remember which one I made when. Like Ringo looks more like he does present day. Paul, I want to say that I made Paul to look like he did when they had their shaggy hair back in those days. Who else am I thinking of? Lord, I'm forgetting. I'm completely blanking on the other guys' names. John. For the most part, I like the way that they turned out, but I couldn't get them all to look. John Lennon, yes, thank you. I was like, how am I forgetting this one? I'm just like my wheels are spinning, but they're more grinding than spinning. Yeah, John Lennon, I made more from the hippie days. And George Harrison. Yeah, I made George Harrison I think I made him from more of his solo career. Was it? Yeah, Paul McCartney. Oh no, Paul McCartney I made from like the time it was when he was having his solo career, and it was based off of more of how he looked. There's a music video called Say 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 with Michael Jackson. It was about that time period that I was basing his look off of. So I think George Harrison might be the one that I had like the shaggy head or the shaggy hair. Speaking of hair, let's get rid of his stubble. And bring up the nose a bit. Negan. See, you're naming a bunch of characters that you're very new to this channel, aren't you, man? Have honestly my favorite character was Michonne. Like hands down, my favorite that I've ever made. To start off with, I'm really bad at making female characters. I try, and some of them turn out pretty well. Or some of them turn out better than others, but like to everybody that makes female characters and they look so good, I envy you guys. But I made Michonne, and like between the way she looks, and I made an outfit video for her too because I was just so proud of the way she turned out. I wish they had that headband, like a headband available that I could have given her, because that's the only missing touch. But I don't gush over many of my characters. But that one, I am so happy with how she turned out. And even better with the outfit. Like just a chef's kiss right there. That's oh, I was so happy with that. Adam Sandler. Okay, so President Hathaway. So yes, I did make Negan. That's actually a really recent character creation I made. I was fairly convinced that I like it just simply wasn't possible, because like he has like gray stubble, and then he has still like a really black mustache. But I did what I could. And I actually thought it turned out pretty decent. So I don't know about making Adam Sandler, like Adam Sandler from when, like name a movie, because he's been around for decades, man. He's had a whole bunch of different looks. Yeah, if you check out my I have a playlist for Walking Dead characters that I've made. If you check those out, she'll be in there, and yeah, seriously, I'm I need to shut up about like how proud I am about it, because yeah, it's just, I think it was the first female character that I did that I thought really looked decent, and I honestly I think she's probably one of my best characters, period. So yeah, and if you check out the outfit video, like you can get like a full presentation there, because it is, I don't like a lot of my outfit videos. I just make the outfit, but the character isn't necessarily the character model. But her, I made sure that she was in her like I saved it as her, so I could make the outfit video. And seriously, I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of that character. So modern day Adam Sandler looks so different than Billy Madison Adam Sandler. I think it would be like the hair would be the most difficult part. So I'd have to look into that. But all right, to bed. Yeah, those 5 a.m. days, man. I remember having to do those. I do not envy anybody that has to do those these days. Yeah. The last Adam Sandler movie that I definitely remember watching was Don't Mess with the Zohan. Like, I know he's made more since then. I just don't remember anything that I've watched of his since then. Oh, but dude, if you God, what's the movie called now? This Is the End? I think it's called This Is the End with Seth Rogen and James Franco. Hey Dutch, how you doing? Yeah, that movie is just so weird, so weird. It's like it's like a stoner trip or something. It is just so weird. Like every time, basically every 5 minutes I was watching that movie and I was like, what the just happened? It was like, what? And it was just like it kept topping itself with its insanity. So yeah, I'm not a morning person. Yeah, I basically have to drag my butt out of bed every morning. And even then, I'm like, I sometimes go back to bed. It's like, if I wake up early enough, it's like, I could have done this, like, whatever. I could have done a couple of little errands or chores or whatever, and I can be ready, like, ready to go out the door and everything, and I'm just like, no, I will go back to bed, like, nap for another 30 minutes or something. But, yeah, John, you have a good night. Yeah, again, 5 a.m. comes real quick. Ash, welcome. Nathan Lane from Birdcage. Oof. Nathan Lane from Birdcage. I'm trying to remember what he even looked like in Birdcage. So I remember towards the end when he's dressed in drag basically. Because in the movie he's in the movie he's gay, but he's not trans. He's not trying to. He's okay. So in the movie he's not living his life as a female, but he's disguising himself as a female to be more presentable to his suit, like his son's fiance's parents. I think that's right. It's been probably like 5-10 years since I've seen that movie. Have I made Seth from Red Dead, the first Red Dead game? I've made very little progress on this character. If you're talking about Seth from the first Red Dead game, yes, I have made Seth. I don't think he turned out that great. Oh, Seth Rogen. Yeah, okay, so not Seth from the first Red Dead game. No, I haven't made Seth Rogen. He would be a weird one. How would I do that? Creepy old Seth. Yeah, no, I actually, I was thinking of uploading it into my, my shorts for, I mean, you know, if you think Seth Rogen is creepy as well, I mean, that's, you know, he can be a bit weird. He can be a bit eccentric. I can see it. But no, he what was I saying now? Oh yeah, there was this song from Shakira that like is on TikTok. People make videos and they're like, "Ah, this movie or this song is supposed to go with whatever the last video of your on your camera roll or whatever." And I saw it and like I think it was because I played Undead Nightmare not that long ago, but the image of when Seth is dancing with the female zombie popped into my head, and I made a video of that and uploaded it to TikTok. I don't know. My sense of humor is weird. It's all over the place. Young Gravy, and it was atrocious. Well, the first way to figure out how to do it is like do it for hours and hours and hours and hours. I mean, even if you just dedicate like half an hour to making a character, or sorry, let me rephrase. If you look at all the videos I've made, think it takes like half an hour on average to make one of them. That's still a couple hundred hours that I've spent making characters. Some of them are really quick. I can get them done in like 10-15 minutes. If the characteristics are there, it just kind of jumps out at me. I can knock it out real quick. Some of them take a lot longer. Like Negan, I tried making Negan for so long. Like Negan, I tried like probably 6 different heritages, and nothing was popping out at me. 1 second, please. Yeah, and nothing was popping out at me. Finally, like, I don't know. I was looking at a picture of him. I was trying to figure something out, and yeah, like it all came together, and I was able to make his, like, after all the other attempts, I was able to finally knock out his look, and that probably took like 20 minutes. Wish I had that kind of time. Yeah, dude. President Hathaway, you like, yeah. I have a job. That's really all I have. And this, you know, this is basically how I spend my free time. So, well, free time that I'm doing other things. Obviously, it's not like I just go to work, come here, make a character, and go to bed or anything like that. But yeah, no, it's life keeps you busy, especially if you're in school, man. That's rough. And have only half an hour. Well, that I would say that's on average. I mean, there are some characters, like I said, I can get them done in like 15 minutes if the right heritage and stuff pop out at me. But some of them take like hours, like trying to figure out everything. So, but yeah, I don't know. I have looked at some of your creations since you were on here last. I wish I had your talent. I really do. Like I said, I mean, making female characters in general is difficult, and yours always look like freaking gorgeous. They're stunning. No. But I mean, you obviously take your time, and like, I don't know how much like, do you have special editing software, or like what do you do? 'Cause like, I don't know, like I try to like, I've been trying to improve my videos as I've continued with this channel. And yeah, President Hathaway, definitely. Definitely, if you haven't subbed it to have stuff, it's just you need to. You just use Share Factory. I've tried using Share I think that's on the PlayStation. I think that's the stuff they have. I don't know. I just got confused and and annoyed by it. So, I know, like, I had a subscription to Kinemaster? Kindmaster? I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced. Like, on my videos now, there'll be like a little watermark in the upper right corner because I'm using the free version. I had a subscription to it for a year that removed the watermark, gave some extra options that I never really used. But yeah, I haven't really been able to get into the whatever, the PlayStation one. I already forgot what it was called, and it's off the screen now. So, Melanie, hello. I liked your idea of the Ozzy Osbourne so much that that's what I'm currently trying to do. Because if we can have Ozzy Osbourne like driving the crazy train through like freaking Valentine or something, that would be fantastic. It's a start. I've been talking more than I've been creating. So, have you all heard of the supposed RDO title update? No, I've heard that. I mean, like, Rockstar's official statement was that there wasn't going to be any real updates to Red Dead Online anymore. I mean, I'm guessing that they'll still come out with like outfits or something. Like, hey, here's a new shirt or something. But as far as like story content or anything, they said that they're really done with it. I guess, I get es dear. Dutch. What language was that? Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing, Melanie, is that like when a suggestion comes out at me, like if it really, like, I don't know, tickles my fancy or however you want to word it, it's like, no, I will latch onto that and try and get it done. So it's just a matter of whether or not it actually will work. German. I thought it was German, but what were you saying? Were you just asking, like, who is this? Or who am I making? On a tweet. I mean, the way that Twitter has been, like, I don't know. Even like verified accounts now have been like not exactly reputable. So, Guten Tag. Oh, like, was ist das? How are you? Was ist das? Guten Tag. Yeah. I know very little German. And I say like thank you, bless you. What is this? Was ist das? What other ones am I thinking of? Most of the words I know are like food related. You know? Sauerkraut, Braunschweiger, Bratwurst, Wiener Schnitzel, Worcestershire sauce. I don't honestly, I don't know if I'm actually pronouncing that correctly, but I use it in my Chex Mix. Yeah, I honestly I haven't really worked with If Speedy comes back on, he'd be able to tell you how. Because I've never sent friend requests to people. So I know how to accept them. I just have never, like, sent them. So, sorry if that's disappointing, but it's not exactly my area of knowledge or expertise. I'm old, man. You gotta understand, I'm old. Just because I can't. Well, see, like I said, I don't know how to do that. I mean, I could probably figure it out, but definitely not something I'll be doing while doing a live stream. Ew, old. Yes, thank you. I've got gray hair and everything. Oh no, I don't want to like separate his eyes. What is that even? That's just. We're getting into like alien territory there. I need to find a picture of Ozzy Osbourne without glasses to even have an idea of what his eyes look like. But what character am I doing? I'm trying to make Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know how well it'll work out. I feel like right now he looks more like Mick Jagger, but we will see. It's more like it's older Ozzy, like he has his hair straightened and all that. I feel like that's what most people are how most people are gonna recognize him. Not to mention, I think that it's really the only option with the hairstyles that are available. That's just wisdom. It's meh. I don't know if it's wisdom. I don't think I'm really that wise. I've just lived long enough that that nothing has taken me out yet. So I guess there's a certain amount of wisdom with that. It's like I've known not to jump in front of trains. Jumping on trains, different story, but not in front of them. Assassin's Creed outfit. That would be interesting, but I mean, there's not really any options for that. Yeah. I mean, there's very little things with a hood. I think there's only like one poncho that has a hood. And nothing really has those, like... Basically every, like, Assassin's Creed outfit has, like, the little vest or coat with the flaps in front that come down. I don't think that there's anything like that either. Dutch, no, I'm definitely not going to make myself in RDR. That would scare away the subscribers I already have. Thank you. I've actually done very little. I made very little progress since I've started. I've just been chatting for the most part, which is all part of the fun. It's really the reason I get on here. Because if I just wanted to knock out characters quickly, obviously any kind of chat is going to be a distraction. So it's the chatting that really makes this live streams fun. There's a character from Elden Ring. I can promise you I don't know anybody from Elden Ring. So I'm sorry about that. But if you want to send a link on the well, no, YouTube sometimes like blocks any kind of post with a link. Well then, dude, make an Assassin's Creed outfit. That would be awesome. I like off the top of my head here, I just don't know how to. I wouldn't know how to do it. It's hard to chat and concentrate at the same time. For me, it's impossible. It's like chewing gum and walking. Can't see. It's been here since 2021. It's all right. Well, I'm glad you stuck around for a while, but I want let's just keep the intrigue alive then. Keep the face a mystery and not scare away the others. I would go from like 1,200 subscribers to just you. So, oh, that's to President Hathaway. Okay. Yeah. That's something I need to figure out also. Like I know they just put Discord on PlayStation 5. But I've got it downloaded, I just haven't taken the time to figure it out. It's not a game character. Game character. I don't think that's to me. Dutch, you're talking to President Hathaway. Yeah, okay. You guys are having a little convo. Alright. See, that's cool too. I like it when other people are talking to other people. You guys all get to know each other. And I just noticed that Ozzy Osbourne's nose is a bit shorter. Sharon! Sharon! Right. Let's work on that jaw and chin a little bit. Chin up. Oh, the jaw's already down pretty well. Eee. Yeah. No, it is really cool, especially when people are like-minded people are able to communicate and help each other out and stuff. That's really awesome. So I'm gonna get my first roll on RDR. Yeah, that first like 10 gold is really difficult. It is 10 gold to get a roll, right? I've had them all for so long, I don't remember a whole lot of how to get the things that you have to get. But yeah, I mean, if gold, I want to say that, what is it, the bounty hunters? The bounties? Probably the best way to accumulate more gold right away. So... Dutch, you have a question. I have an answer. I can, at the very least, make up an answer. Our first roll at level 110. Okay, well 110, that's... I'm trying to think of... I want to say that's a bit high, on the high end for getting your first roll, but... you know, at the same time, it costs gold to get rolls. When I was doing this, they hadn't nerfed the earning gold yet, so it was easier for me. If seeing the face of my Elden Ring character, could you try it? I mean, I could try, but I can't make any promises. So, yeah, just be aware that would be that would be a bit of a stipulation there. Can I send you the photo? On... Tell you what, I have an I almost do... I do pretty much nothing on Instagram, but I do have an account there. Instagram, Gorkous Prime. Like Optimus Prime, but Gorkous Prime. It's all one word. You should create a Discord server. Are you Oh, you're talking to Dutch. Dutch, who are you saying that should create a Discord server? President Hathaway should create a Discord. Oh, me. See, that's just it. Is that I know Discord just came to like the PlayStation 5. I don't have this game on PlayStation 5. I thought I did. I could have sworn that I played it. But like I'm trying to bring it up on the PS5 and it's saying that I still need to buy it. So, yeah. I don't know. I still have to figure out Discord. No, I have like I have it whatever on my phone right now. So I've been meaning to like figure it out for like a month now. But it's never really been a high priority for me. For Red Dead? No, I didn't. Maybe it was free for a bit, but I didn't have a PlayStation 5 at the time. I know GTA 5 or GTA Online was a free upgrade, but yeah, I didn't get an up. I didn't. It says it's gonna cost me what, $20 or $10. I think it's on sale right now. $10 for Red Dead on the PS5. So yeah, no, I've upgraded my GTA account on there. Yeah, it's quite easy to navigate. It's I don't think you guys understand how old I am. It's, yeah, no, I'm like I said, I'm sure I can figure it out as soon as I actually like dedicate a little time to using it. But I've downloaded it, I just haven't really looked at it much since getting it. And at the worst case scenario, my brother is really into computers and electronics and all that stuff, so he's typically the go-to guy in my family to like get all that stuff figured out. Yeah, no, I don't understand why they're charging for Red Dead when GTA is can be upgraded for free. So, in GTA, maybe it's because GTA has been around since the PS3 and what, Xbox 360. So, that's the biggest disappointment, really. It's been around for so long, and it's still like Red Dead Online had so much potential, but they never really spent time into it. Like Red Dead Online, we never got heists. We never got you know, there could have been bank robberies, there could have been train robberies. You know, they could have like reused the Guarma map for like treasure hunting. You know? There was so much untapped potential. I don't understand why they never went into it. You say you're only 58. I'm not in my 50s, but I'm old. I can guarantee I'm old enough to be most of my subscribers' father at this point. So didn't even finish this Leclerc story. Yeah, somebody else was saying that they don't feel like Leclerc's story was finished. I think they finished it decently. Like basically, like, you know, they finished it in a way that it could also lead to more things. But yeah, no, I think they could have done a whole lot more with her as well. You seem about 30. I figure, yeah. Yeah, no, I am older than 30. I will say that much. Uh, they eliminated 5 hours of play in RDR. What do you mean they eliminated 5 hours of play in RDR? Gorma things in areas off the map. Yeah, no, it's I know that there was a way to get back to Guarma, like a glitch or something, but it's still, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, so much untapped potential. I'm really disappointed in Rockstar. There were still responsible husbands. I thought that like it basically all led to the business partner. Again, it's been a while since I've played through the storyline, but I thought it all led to her business partner or his business partner, and like the last mission, you took him out. Okay, I guess I wasn't aware of that with the map of Guarma. Yeah, no, and it really sucks though, because like I'll openly admit, like Guarma was not my favorite part of the storyline, but it was like they still gave it a whole lot of attention, every bit of attention to detail as they did with the whole rest of the game, but it's used for so little. Like they could have used that for something else too. Um, Yeah, like me personally, like I could have seen it being an expansion to the, um, whatever, to the collector role. You could be a treasure hunter, going to Guarma and just finding treasures, finding lost artifacts. Um, it would have been so easy to do too. Parts of the map. So are you Dutch? Are you playing on a computer or something, or how are you seeing these sections that um that are basically like off the map or not normally accessible? PS4, PS5. Okay. Huh. Yeah, definitely. I've been wanting to play through Red Dead again. I played the first. I've only played it once. The storyline. I've only played it once through completely, and I did it as low honor Arthur because I know that if I would have gone through as high honor, I would never go back again. I know these are just like digital people and stuff, but I have such a problem like being a bad guy for stuff like this. So, Instagram was Gorkous Prime. Yeah, it's all one word. Yeah, and here's the thing: is that like I was under a misunderstanding of what like how you got honor and high honor versions of the character. 1 second. And so there's entire missions that I actually have not played because I thought like for example when Mary comes back and starts asking you for favors, like I always told her no because I just figured that was part of the low honor thing. When whatever people in the gang ask, like when Sadie asks for help towards the end, I told her no. All part of the whole like low honor thing. So there's entire missions that I still have not played yet. But I would agree. Like I've seen videos and stuff. I would say High Honor Arthur is the best one. But I gotta be honest. There there is a little bit of like evil joy I got from like that one guy that recognizes you when you first get to Valentine, and he's hanging off the cliff, and you basically decide whether he lives or dies. There was a little bit of like sadistic fun that I had, like taking him out there. Yeah, you're 40 years old and you are a murderer. I mean, we can go with that. I will neither confirm nor deny. Because it would be really dumb of me to admit to murdering people. But yeah, we'll say yes or no on that, or no or yes, or maybe possibly. Satisfying to saying no to Mary. Honestly, like I I didn't understand all the hate that Mary was getting. Cause I said no to her. And then she just kept coming back asking for help. And so I was just like, I'm gonna keep saying no. So yeah, I honestly I felt bad for Mary towards the end because I was like, I constantly kept saying no to her. I was being a jerk, and apparently, like, even if you do help her out, she still doesn't, like, it doesn't change the outcome between her and Arthur. So I'm like, okay, I guess I feel okay then about turning her down. So, Dutch, I think that if I'm gonna have a Discord for my YouTube channel, I'd want to be the one that makes it and has control over it and stuff. So I do appreciate the offer, though. You said you're already following me on Instagram? I don't even know. I do so little on Instagram, I don't even know. Okay, now I see where I can. Like, literally while I'm talking here, I just figured out how I can look up, my, like, who's following me. What was that? I just had something pop up. Did you just send me a message? I have to go and do a few things for a while. See you later. Yeah, no, I have. I really appreciate you dropping by, saying hi, chatting for a bit. I don't know how often you live stream or anything, but you know, this is the fun part of the channel, just getting to like chat with people and stuff. So it's really cool that you hung out and did so for a while. So you have fun though. Have a good weekend, and you know, I try to be on like every Friday evening. Well, evening my time, about this time. So yeah, if you're around again, please stop by. Okay. Messages. I'm not seeing a message. Oh, nobody? Is that? Is that you? Have I ever made Sherlock Holmes? Okay. And you said you were already like a follower on here, or? Yeah, they're called followers here. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. Did you have a name other than Dutch Vanderlyn when you started with that? Because, yeah, I pretty much like I tried to do something with the Instagram for a bit, but when I say for a bit, I mean like maybe a couple weeks, and then I was kind of like just using it to, I don't know, mostly chat with another creator, to be honest. And Hathaway, which Sherlock Holmes are you referring to? Because there's been a number of them. I mean, if you're gonna refer to Henry Cavill, Sherlock Holmes, I mean, I made a version of him as The Witcher. Robert Downey Jr. Ooh. Ooh. Robert Downey Jr. That would be fun. What kind of hair does he have, though? See, that's really the issue with a lot of these creations, is that if the hair options aren't there, whether it's the, you know, like hairstyle or facial hair, like the characters just will never look right. Characters in the Ring? In Elden Ring. Any characters in the Elden Ring? I don't have Elden Ring. I don't have that game. And on top of that, I mean, like, part of what helps make the characters look good is the clothing. And unless there's a way to, like, access all the clothing from the jump or something, I know Elden Ring isn't an easy game to play, and it would probably require a whole lot more grinding than I'm willing to go through. RDJ Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, I don't know what kind of hair would be good enough for that, to be honest. I mean, just like anybody else, I do love me some Robert Downey Jr., but I don't think that there's any hairstyle that would look close enough. I don't even know what Fall Guys is. See, now I have to Google what Fall Guys is. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout? Is that what you're referring to? Ultimate Knockout? Yeah, okay. Good lord. This looks so weird. I don't throw on a hat. Yeah, but then it's not really Sherlock Holmes. Like, this version of Sherlock never really wore a hat. Like the old versions of Sherlock, like they had that weird like he had, I don't know, some kind of weird cap thing. I don't even know. One in the movie every once in a while. Yeah, but I don't know. I might end up making a different version of Robert Downey Jr., but the hair would definitely have to play into it. So, I mean, I loved the first movie. Second movie I thought was okay. But I was still anxious to see what what they would do with a third movie, but it's never come out, so. Goose Game? Goose Game. I've heard of that one, but I haven't I can't even picture it. Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder. What's really funny is I actually already have made Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder. He's the dude playing the dude dressed up as another dude. Junior Tropic Thunder. And here's the thing: is that I didn't have any intention of making him. Except I made a version of. I tried making a version of Samuel L. Jackson from Pulp Fiction, and everybody said it looked more like Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder. So I made him as that character. I know in the movie he's playing a character named Kirk Lazarus, but Kirk Lazarus is playing a guy. I can't remember what that character's name was. Yeah. So anyway, I kind of got off on a tangent there. Yeah. So I made him. I remade what was supposed to be Samuel L. Jackson, but with a few tweaks to make him more more Kirk Lazarus-esque. And honestly, he will probably I will probably be releasing him sometime closer to summer. I'm basically releasing like 2 characters a week. And so yeah, it's taking a while to get through some of them that I've made, but at the same time I don't they're like backup characters, basically, like characters that nobody has asked for, but I haven't had time to like make another character, so I tossed them up. Farva, Stumacher, that's are you the same person that's asked on my channel about him? Because the same person asked like 2 or 3 different times. And if that's the case, the answer still hasn't changed. So just being, yeah, the answer still hasn't changed on that, man. Sorry. Do I have an Oculus Quest? No, I do not. I do have the PlayStation VR. In hindsight, I would have rather have bought the Quest. I don't think the Quest was actually out at the time, though. Yeah, the Quest is the one that's like wireless. I don't think they had that one out yet. But Rec Room someday. I've never actually played the Rec Room. So I have no idea what that's all about. By the way, give Ozzy a few drugs and he will look amazing. Well, I've See, when I first started making them, I thought that, like, I thought this heritage would have been better. But I quickly realized that was not the case. So, oh. You kill people in a game of RDR. Yeah. No, maybe. Well, and I have so many like windows up on my phone right now. Melanie, what do you think? What are your thoughts? Shorten that up a bit. Straighten the nose a little. Nicolas Cage and Ghost Rider. I've tried making Nicolas Cage before, but he hasn't. I don't know. It just hasn't worked out. He hasn't his appearance never seemed to really work. So, have I made Johnny Depp, Willy Wonka, or Forrest Gump? I actually have made Forrest Gump. The Johnny Depp, at this moment, for the foreseeable future, I have no intention releasing a Johnny Depp character. Somebody commissioned me to make a Johnny Depp character. And then basically once the character was done, the guy ghosted me. And I believe me, I know it sounds kind of petty, but I don't really feel like having gone through all that work with what should have been like getting paid for it, and then just not. So yeah, pretty much any kind of Johnny Depp character I don't really have any plans on making for the foreseeable future. But Walter White, I have made Walter White. So he was. I've never been happy with the length. That was one thing. Another thing that I wish they would have at least given some kind of update to. Is like being able to adjust the length of facial hair, like it is in the game. I actually, Melanie, I'm kind of gravitating towards this heritage for Ozzy Osbourne. Like even without not doing much, I feel like he looks a lot more like Ozzy. Tony Soprano. I have not made Tony Soprano. That's one of those characters where it's like the hair option just isn't there, and without the proper hair option, it's just never gonna look right. So, yeah, that one would be off the table. Made Black Bell yet? I have not. I am slowly working my way through those. Whatever, the cigarette cards. Trying to think of one second here. Frank Heck should be getting uploaded sometime within the next couple months, I think. Black Bell, like I told Hev when she was on here, like I'm not that good at making female characters, but that's one of those things. Practice makes perfect, and I just need more practice at it. I have no idea what those initials were. Vito Corleone. Well, Corleone. In Italian, it would be pronounced Corleone. Vito. Which one is Vito? I can't remember. Travis Bickle. You're just throwing out a bunch of names. It's Tommy Angelo. I know I've made him from the Mafia games. Have I done John Wick? Yes, I have. Ricky Dicky Doo Diagrams. Made him. Holland March. No idea who that is. Hans Landa. That sounds familiar, but I don't like. It's not coming up. Like I'm not picturing anybody. Michael Corleone. I have made Michael Corleone. Michael Corleone. I gotta drop that whole Italian thing. Anakin Skywalker. In the game I have thrown Molotovs at somebody. So I feel in a way I've made Anakin Skywalker. Need to make more of the gang members. I was actually planning on making Sean here sometime soon. I've made laundry have to yes or no. I don't remember who that is. I would have to look. Trevor Phillips made him. Vito is the Godfather. Vito's not the Godfather. Vito is... He's in The Godfather, but he's not the Godfather. Arthur Fleck made him already. Hey Dutch, can you do me a favor, dude? Just like check my playlist, because a lot of these you're actually gonna end up finding in there. But Melanie, going back to what you said, I forgot what you said now. 1 second, I'd have to pull up. Okay, hold on. Where is it? More of the gang members. Okay, yeah. So more of the gang members. I think I've made most of them. I haven't really made any of the female gang members, and that's really what I need to work on. Because I've made I've made Micah two different. I think I've made 2 different versions of John, like from the PS1, PS2. Arthur, Dutch, oh gosh, I'm forgetting his name now. He was like the father figure. I've made Lenny. Gosh, what's his name? It's gonna bug me now until I figure it out. Hosea, yes, thank you. I've made Hosea. Charles. I know I'm forgetting somebody. No, I haven't made Sadie. I've made Abigail. I've made was it Molly? I think I made Molly. Or was it Mary Beth? No, Molly. No, I really should make more of the female characters from the gang, though. Like I said, though, it's like I'm so bad at making female characters. Whenever I make one, like, it either turns out really, really bad or I lucked out, is basically what it comes down to. Okay. Sean is somebody that I do plan on working on Um, probably sometime in the next month. He probably won't get uploaded within the next month. But yeah, he should be on the way. Will Turner. Will Turner. Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean, right? I actually really like this. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but... I prefer to think of him as Legolas. The dude has, like, no upper lip. El Rubio from GTA 5 in RDR2. El Rubio. From the side, it looks like Ozzy. You think he looks like Ozzy from the side here? Melanie, you're gonna be the judge here. Oh, El Rubio. I don't know. He looks kind of like he looks kind of like Adam Savage from MythBusters. Sure about Ozzy's side view. Oh, I gotcha. Looks like Ozzy. Yeah, he's... Yeah, I've been looking up for like... Oh, jeez. Okay. There we go. I've been looking for pictures of Ozzy and online while I've been doing this, so... Ozzy's side profile... Oh, wow. Okay. I found... I found a picture of Ozzy Osbourne without glasses. So... I didn't realize his eyes were like grayish blue. So that changes things a bit. His eyes are also like surprisingly round, like well, more like, I guess I don't know, ovular, oval shaped, oval-esque. Christian Bale from American Psycho. I have made him already. Yes, I do have TikTok. It's TikTok is mostly a dumping ground for just random videos that I make, but yeah, I do have a TikTok. I wish there was a way I could, like, remove his glasses just for a little bit so I can get a better idea of what he looks like. Like, the eyebrows. Username on TikTok is also Gorkous. The ghost NPC though, yeah, that's. I just thought it was weird. Like, I actually really appreciate the glitches. Like there was an older video. If you looking at my playlists, there's like a Red Dead Weirdness playlist, where I got on a train that it's not the ghost train. It was online, and for some reason there was some kind of glitch where it was going the opposite direction that it would normally, and it took the direction where the tracks end, but it kept going. And so it was basically like the train was riding through the woods, and by the time I realized what was happening, like I was knocked off the train, just getting hit by trees. So it was. I wish I would have like been paying more attention at the time, and just try to get back on that train, see exactly where it ended up. So, yeah, Dutch. Just so you know, though, man. I mean that TikTok is just basically like I said, it's essentially a dumping ground of just random videos that I make. I don't know. Hey Melanie, if you're still there, I don't know. What do you suggest for the eyebrows? Part of me is leaning towards the low style. Another part of me is thinking the plucked. What's the blunt? No, not blunt. I'm not going anywhere. It's like, you want this. You want this character. I don't know, I kind of feel like his eyebrows need to be... It needs to be out more, too. He has kind of, like, a pretty square face. You think so? I thought the blunt was a bit too big. John Coffey. I did make John Coffey. And Commissioner Gordon. Not sure which Commissioner Gordon that would be. Like from the comics, from the TV show Batman, from yeah, which Commissioner Gordon? He's the Prince of Darkness. He doesn't need fancy eyebrows. No, he doesn't need fancy eyebrows, but like I'm looking at the pictures here, and like I'm leaning, honestly, I'm leaning more towards plucked, because there isn't much to them. He gets his eyebrows from the fur of bats. Okay, I'm coming up with like weird ideas now. I can tell I'm getting tired now. Nope, not the jaw. Cheeks. Sharon. Sharon. All right. Yeah, I'm looking at these and I'm just like, I mean, depending on which picture I'm seeing, he definitely has more eyebrows in some than others. But I don't know if that's because like he's darkened them or filled them in or something, or if he's had them plucked. Yeah, like for the most part, when I'm looking at his pictures, for the most part, they look really thin, like they would be plucked. Gary Oldman. That's I mean, that's a good Commissioner Gordon. I'm trying to remember what kind of hair he had. I think he had like the little like curl or loop kind of thing, like off to the side, like basically your standard hairstyle on this. I've been here for an hour. I've been here for almost 2, so in your face, Melanie. And you've been quiet for most of that hour then. How dare you be so quiet? Especially when Hev was here. Come on. Deacon St. John. I have no idea who that is. Yeah, President Hathaway's been here. President Hathaway was the first person in here, Melanie. He's been going for like a solid minute 48, or 1 hour 48 minutes and 26, 27, 28 seconds. Days gone. Okay. Alright, yeah, I knew his name sounded familiar. I was just like, I have no idea where from. Dude, that's actually somebody that I've considered making. I would end up making him with the little, whatever that hairstyle is with the little bandana thing going over it. Like the cloth or whatever it is. I mean, really anybody could use whatever they... Wait, does he have longer hair? Ooh, now I'm questioning it. I really should focus on this a little bit more so that Melanie isn't up until like 5 in the morning. What time is it right... what time is it where you're at right now, Melanie? Oh, the lower lip is in more. Basically 4 a.m. Oh wow, you should get some sleep. You should get some sleep. I appreciate you taking an interest in this. But you need to rest. It's also 4 a.m. Both of you guys need to get more sleep. Need to go to sleep. I definitely appreciate you guys like hanging out and chatting and stuff, but Ozzy will still be here. Gotta shrink in that nose a little bit. I think that does look pretty good, actually. And I will still be here. I mean, you realize that it's not going to... Yeah, Prison Hathaway, it's... I think we're along the same time zone, man. It's about that time here, too. But Melly, you know that he's not going to be uploaded tonight, right? Like, I don't want you, like, sitting here thinking that you're gonna be able to see him in, like, 5 minutes after he's done. Okay. Alright, I want to make sure that you're not, like... you're not having too high of expectations here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's a good storm going. All right. Let's see, eyebrows. Nomad Ghost Recon. I have not made him. I honestly don't even know who that is. But it does remind me of a game that I wish they would have made. It was like there was a game called Ghost. It was based off of the one character style from StarCraft. You love how cute Ozzy is? You have weird taste in men. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, more power to you. I don't think I would have ever gotten any dates if women didn't have weird taste in men. But yeah. Pagan Min. I actually already have Pagan Min finished. He should be getting uploaded sometime in April. No, go back. I wish his glasses were darker. Like, that's part of the problem I'm having here. Fallout Boy? No, I haven't made Fallout Boy. Nope, that's not the right way. Michael Jackson. I made zombie Michael Jackson. Does that count? Hee hee. All right. Yeah. No, I mean, it's, and by zombie Michael Jackson, I don't mean the way he looks like in Thriller. It was a character I just threw up when, I want to say it was like probably one of the first 5 characters I ever made. And it was more for fun than anything else. Gonna actually look in here right now. Yeah. Honestly, I don't think he looks that bad. If I like cleared up his skin and stuff, I think he actually would look pretty decent as regular Michael Jackson. So, a young version of Snake. I don't think I ever made a younger version of him. I made that version. I think I made Revolver Ocelot as well. God, I kind of want to do that now too. Just because like we have that whatever that mullet hairstyle, but it would still annoy me that there's no headband. Like there's that little like wire weave thing, but other than that, it's just another disappointment I have with this game. At least the character creation aspect of it. Yeah. Not him from South Park? Well, I don't have a whole lot of options of Michael Jackson here. I don't know, maybe. See, the thing is that like I'm making an older Ozzy Osbourne, but he he's had work done. So even like an older Ozzy Osbourne still looks like oddly young. And I mean, this is like the Heritage. This version of the Heritage, or well, this specific Heritage is, like even at the youngest, it still looks kind of old. Death Slinger. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to make that in Red Dead. So I think that one's gonna have to be a pass. Sub-Zero. Which version of Sub-Zero? I mean, first of all, most of him is like covered up by a face mask. But I mean, like, part of me is just thinking of that one where he had like the red mark down his face, and I could just add that scar in Red Dead. But that wouldn't be nearly wide enough. I should create President Hathaway. I'd have to know what President Hathaway looks like first. Elton John. I don't think... Yeah, I definitely haven't made Elton John. So... I think if I was going to be making, like, a one-off character, that would have to be a commission. Like, if it's somebody that I created that literally nobody else would be interested in, that I think would have to be a commission. He's from Monsters vs. Aliens. I don't know what that is. Monsters vs. Aliens. Okay, hold on. Characters. Oh, Stephen Colbert's character. Okay, I saw this movie years ago. I mean, I could probably do something similar to him, but like that hair would be impossible. Like not just the giant coif that he has going, but like the fact that it's gray around the temples. Like again, that's that's just not an option in this game. Yeah. But I mean, I do like Stephen Colbert. But guys, I think I do need to focus a bit more on getting this character done, so that Melanie can get some sleep, since she's obviously not going to take off until it's done. You should pity her. Feel bad for her. You shouldn't pity her. She's she's a grown woman. She can make her own decisions, and she's deciding to stay on here. No, don't rush him. Well, it's not necessarily rushing, just you know, being more focused on it. I need Ozzy. It's I don't know why I'm turning into like a Southern Belle with that, really. I need Ozzy. Yeah, I looked up your name. Yeah, I could probably do something similar to that, but obviously the head wouldn't be nearly as long. The hair isn't really an option. In neither like the way it's styled or the fact that it's gray around the temples. So, sorry, man. God, I think for when I upload this character, I'm just gonna get like a little clip from the Osbournes of just Ozzy like wandering around the house screaming Sharon. I think that's the only way that it'll like there'll be any justice done on him. Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, that's honestly. I mean, it's in my head, so it's probably going to be put on the video. Just him wandering around his house, screaming for Sharon. Hawkeye. Like Hawkeye Pierce from MASH. You got it. I know that's not who you're talking about. Or Green Arrow. I actually did make Stephen Amell, I think is what his last name is. Stephen Amell. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Remember, you need his rings. His rings. His rings won't show up in yeah, I probably won't make an outfit for him, to be honest, Melanie. But I was gonna say his rings won't show up in character creation. I don't know. I you know, at some point here, if I go to the shop, the clothing shop, and I get inspired by something, I might make an outfit for him, but it wouldn't be with the character model, because if I change the character model for every character I made, I would be broke in real life because I'd be having to spend so much money just to change what they look like. Become perfectionist with outfits. Yeah, no, that's good. Okay? Do you have just a male character, or do you play as both a male and female character? My older brother, could you make him? He has very basic features. That's kind of like very basic features. Um, Hathaway, like I said before, man, if I'm gonna be doing a character that's like literally just a one-off, that would have to be a commission. Like if it's not a character that that like everybody yeah, no offense to my brother, but he's pretty basic looking. Um no, if it's not a character that a lot of people would want to see, um like it would have to be a commission, man. I'm sorry about that though. Arthur Hosea in their young version. Oh, I've seen plenty of pictures of what they look like as younger, like idealized younger versions of them. Technically, Johann. My character is technically Johann Liebert. Johann Liebert. No idea who that is. Johann Liebert. Again, it sounds familiar, but... Johann Liebert from the show Monster? Yeah. I don't know. That one I'd have to think about. I mean, I don't think he'd be that difficult to make. But but dude, I already have like at least at least like 3 dozen requests from all sorts of people. So, I mean, if we're just throwing out names to see if it can be done, then like yeah, I could probably end up doing them at some point. But that's I'm not here with just so you know, I'm not here with like a notepad writing down all these names, because I got plenty of requests already. Dude has a deep jawline too, though. And by the way, whoever's in GTA looks better in free roam than a character making thing. Yeah, I've noticed that there's, and it, I think it just has to do with um, like in character creation mode, it's kind of like essentially it's like on a different server. if that makes sense. So they can get like the details differently, but then once you go into the actual game, you're on an online server, and it's processing so much more that it's never going to look exactly the same. So I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, you know, I'm sure eventually like processing power will catch up to, or whatever, online bandwidth will catch up to processing power, or whichever it has to be. But I don't know, they're doing some really cool things with the what is it, Unreal Engine 5. So yeah. Brad Pitt from World War Z. I made Brad Pitt from Legends of the Fall. I think it's basically just like maybe give him some scruff, change the hair, and age him a little bit. Should be good. I have to go. I'm very sleepy. Yeah, Dutch, you go get some sleep. Personally, I'm surprised that Melanie's still here, because it's like 5 a.m. for her too. Yeah, man, you have a good night. Get some Z's. Oh, sorry, I thought that President Hathaway was saying good night to me, like they're gonna take off. But yeah, Dutch, you get some sleep, man. Okay, I'm having second doubts about his mouth. Oops. Okay, yeah, I feel like I do need to hurry on this a little bit though, because I'm sure if the sun's not already coming up for you, it's gonna be very, very soon. It's just that boxing makes me very tired. Yeah. I mean, I would think boxing would make anybody tired. I'm looking at pictures of him, and it all depends, man. It's like sometimes his mouth seems like it should be like wider. Other times it seems like it should be smaller. Like other pictures, it looks like his upper lip hangs out more than his lower lip. The pictures that I'm looking at right now, it looks like it's actually the opposite. Like something more like this. I don't know. Edward Kenway from AC4 already made him. I would suggest going with a little bit of a darker blonde hair if you decide to make him. Dude, like I said, I've made hundreds of videos. So I mean, like, if it's a popular character, I've probably already made him. I don't know, Melanie. What do you think? The lower lip sticking out a bit more, or the upper lip sticking out a bit more? It's a it's. Why do I feel like you're just sitting there looking at it like, Ozzy lips? Chris Hemsworth from Extraction. I have not made that one. I tried making Chris Hemsworth from Thor. That was one that I eventually just kind of tossed up, because I never felt like it was really that good. No, definitely not. Definitely not Witch. Oh, you're definitely not thinking of Ozzy Osbourne's lips. Is that what you meant? Battery on my controller's getting low now. I totally promise I'm not. And we all believe you. I think I'm gonna keep it with the upper lip sticking out more. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. I just feel like that one, it looks more correct. So, but he is pale. The Prince of Darkness doesn't go out during the sun. Come on. Okay. So... fatigue. There we go. Have him exhausted. Kind of simulate the like the eyeliner that he normally has on a little bit, but it also makes the glasses seem darker than what they really are, and it makes the rest of his skin more pale in comparison as well. Does he have any kind of moles or blemishes? Doesn't look like it. Coyote Peterson. Again, it's a name that sounds familiar, but nothing's really coming to mind for me. Okay. Ozzy ironing a baby. Okay. That's... I mean, I can't say that's completely unexpected. That definitely sounds like something that he would end up doing. Average. Brownie. He's brownie. I know that he's not the heaviest guy, but I do feel like heavy kind of works better. At least in the outfit I currently have him in. Fat Ozzy, my god! Is that a good my god, or is that like... it's, what have you done? Hathaway, are you just basically like naming people now? Is that what's going on here? Not good, oh my god. Okay, we'll keep him as average then. I don't know, I thought he kind of looked more like he does nowadays, but... This was your request. You're the expert. Well, I already told you, man. There's like I got plenty of them that you've already named. Is I've already made characters of. Alright. I wish I could do something more with his eyes, though. Like, I feel like there's something wrong there. Robin Williams. Oh, Melanie, we're working on Ozzy Osbourne right now. I love Robin Williams, though. Like, it was heartbreaking when I found out that he died. Like, that guy was a huge part of my childhood. Like, if it, you know, I mean, we could be talking about, like, the genie from Aladdin, or Mrs. Doubtfire, or crap, I'm blanking now. He played Peter Pan in Hook. He was obviously an adult in the movie. And his name would become Peter Banning. But yeah, I mean, even his more serious roles, like Dead Poet Society and What Dreams May Come. I mean, just fantastic. Peter Griffin. I actually already made Peter Griffin. That one. I'm more proud of the thumbnail that I made for him than the actual creation. So I also made a human version of Shrek, like the version of Shrek from whichever one that was, the second movie, I think. That shocks me. Well, I made his wife first, and I was like, well, let's just see if I can make Peter. So, told you, man, hundreds of videos, hundreds. Just gonna like go through the heritages quick, see if there's anything that seems to pop out to be more accurate. Yeah. I like how the the glasses just basically get impaled into his eyebrows. Anyway. Yeah, no, I think this is probably the best version. Like the best option for it. Maybe shrink the mouth just a little bit. I have made Chuck Norris. It isn't the best Chuck Norris. I'd probably be able to do a little bit better now, but at the same time, I don't think it's a character that I'll end up going back to anytime soon. The Age. The Age... I don't know. See, that's just it. I kind of want to make him older, but at the same time, this specific heritage, it already looks older. Like, even at the youngest possible. Make him the right age. Do you know how old Ozzy is? I can guarantee you that it's not gonna look right. Like, it's gonna look so much worse. Like, putting him at the appropriate age. Oops. He needs more wrinkles. Ozzy Osbourne. 74. So he's 74. I can't even, like, the thing doesn't even go up to 74. It stops at 65. Oh, 60. Not even as high as I thought it would. Yeah, no, that's no. That's just no. Yeah. He looks mummified. No, he looks mummified. And remember, he has had work done. So he's not going to look his age. I mean, I can age him a bit, but like I mean, first of all, I can't make him 74. The thing doesn't go more scary than he already does. Yeah, that's the thing, is that he looks, like I said, he looked mummified if I maxed out the age. So, and what do you mean he looks scarier than he already does? I thought you thought he looked cute. Come on. Saying he looks scary. That's hurtful for Ozzy. Oh, dang. Okay. So while we've been on here, Melanie, yeah, a story is broken about Ozzy Osbourne. It looks like it broke just about an hour ago. Ozzy Osbourne to headline first show this fall since announcing retirement. It looks like there's some other. You're going? Yeah. No, frick. At 74, I'll be lucky to be alive at 74. This dude's doing concerts. Looks. I don't know if this is the same tour. Yeah, I don't know if this is the same tour. But apparently he's going to be in some tour called Power Trip. It'll have Ozzy Osbourne, Metallica, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, Tool, and Iron Maiden. So I don't think that's the same one as what he was talking about, or the one I just mentioned before, because that one says he's headlining this show. And the other one sounds like it's a shared headlining. So, Jason Statham from Wrath of Man. Ooh, I do like the idea of making a Jason Statham. Yeah, maybe the stubble haircut would work. I mean, Jason Statham has like a. He has like he has like a stubble, but it's also like a widow's peak. So it's a weird combination of the two. You love heavy metal. Yeah, I don't know. I listened to a lot of heavy metal growing up. but I was more into like Metallica, Megadeth. Need Jason Statham. And we'll see, man. We'll see. Like I said, I already have like dozens of suggestions, and excuse me if you heard that, but yeah, I'll see what I can do. Like, I already have enough characters like on the back burner that I could stop making characters for like 2 months and still be okay. But I like making characters. It's like it's an artistic outlet, and I don't need to like make a huge mess of things. Like, I don't need whatever, clay and a spinning wheel and a kiln and all that stuff. I don't need an easel and tons of paints and paintbrushes and whatnot. I just need my my PlayStation and a TV and an internet connection, and I'm good. And Beatles, Queen, Led Zeppelin, Ozzy, yeah. Yeah. Have you have you even ever heard of the Monkees? They came out around the same time as the Beatles. I'm pretty sure that the Beatles came out first. I discovered the Monkees before the Beatles. But yeah, I want to say that the Monkees were, if I remember correctly, the Monkees were actually a band that was put together for TV that actually made real music. And they were kind of jumping on the boy band popularity of whatever the 50s or 60s because of the Beatles. So what about the Beach Boys? That's more 80s than like the Beatles or whatever, but and I mean, honestly, dude, who doesn't love Queen? If you don't love Queen, there's something wrong with you. Oh yeah, what song was that? Wait, let me get is it Daydream Believer? Oh, the Beach Boys. Okay, I thought you were talking about the Monkees still. I don't know, should his chin stick out a little bit more? See, I have headphones on. I can hear like a ticking clock going as I make this. That's in the game. Get that side profile image of Ozzy again. Oh, dude. Okay, so Ozzy, it looks like he hasn't been dyeing his hair. He actually, honestly, Melanie, I think that I personally think that he actually looks better with like the gray hair. Like, in a weird way, he actually looks younger with the gray hair than he does when he has it dyed. Little Saint Nick. Yeah, okay. Little Saint Nick for Christmas concert. All right, now here we go. Have you actually? You know what? He's kind of gotten to a popularity boom now. So you probably have heard of him. Weird Al Yankovic. That's a dude I should make. At the very least, in like Saints Row, I can get like the proper hairstyle and everything. No idea what your favorite song would be. Like, if you narrow it down to a band, I might have a decent chance, but no idea. And Melanie, like, honestly, I'm starting to get tired here, so and I don't think like there would be much in the way of adjustment I could make on him at this point. Like, I think his cheeks are sticking out. I think his cheeks are the right height and everything. Yeah. Queen. Another One Bites the Dust. Is it Killer Queen? Bohemian Rhapsody. Princes of the Universe. Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody is a good one. One of the Heritage looks like him. Just I forgot to say earlier. So you don't feel like this is the proper Heritage now? Is that what you're saying? Sorry, Melanie. Either I'm more tired than I think I am, or maybe you're more tired than you think you are. I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. Oh, one of the Al? Weird Al. I was saying that as part of my acapella. Okay, what song did you sing as part of the your acapella? Okay. Okay, so all right, that makes me feel better, Melanie. I was about to say like it's I was about to say if you think that like this didn't look like him at all, and we've been working on it this entire time, and you're like, I think one of the other ones looked more like him. Like, really, Melanie? This is what you're bringing this up now. This is what you're doing to me. No, Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah, no, that is a fantastic song. I am a horrible singer. I pity the eardrums of whoever has the unfortunate chance to hear me sing. So I mean, dude, if you can sing, more power to you. It's just the three of us now. Yeah. pretty soon it's just gonna be like nobody because I'm gonna have to shut down. Like I am like mentally shutting down right now. My eyes are getting heavy and everything. So I honestly I don't really think there'd be anything else I would do. Maybe change the skin a little bit. Hardy, blotchy, flecked. Top iron. Oh well, dude, congratulations. Your boyfriend sounds like a Disney character. Like when he's singing or just in general? I feel like I need a recording of your boyfriend's voice now. Okay. Yeah, I still I feel like I need a recording of your boyfriend's voice. Yeah, Doppel might be actually. Oh. My controller has died. Alright, can you guys hear me now? My controller died, and so that kind of put a kibosh on everything for a minute. I don't have an Xbox. I'm 10 years older when I sing. Okay. Go from normal to country to full Johnny Cash. Dude, Johnny Cash is cool. Okay. Yeah, I swapped controllers now. So country singing just comes naturally to me. Yeah. Yeah, especially like Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash has like he straddled the line between country and rock. Yeah, he had a good mix of the two that just like I really can't think of anybody else who's done that. It was like his I don't know. It was like the music itself seemed more like rock to me. But his voice very much felt like country. Like there was a tone to it that just it felt natural for country music, but that's not typically the way he sang. You can make a suggestion, but I gotta be honest, man. I'm not so much taking requests. But yeah, what's your last suggestion? You're gonna say Johnny Cash, aren't you? Markiplier. Okay, so not Johnny Cash. Yeah, I don't think I would make Markiplier. I don't know. Like YouTube TikTok celebrities. I don't know. Okay, you know I've already done Johnny Cash. I was gonna say if you didn't know, and honestly, like that was one character that after I said it, I was like, wait, have I already made Johnny Cash? I could have sworn I did. But yeah, Man in Black. Yeah, actually, you've been on here for 2 hours. I'm looking at the elapsed time on my screen and seeing it's going on 3 hours. So this is by far the longest stream I've ever done. But I do think I need to cut it here. I don't really think I would end up doing anything different with him at this point. Well, hold on a second, maybe. Because the dude does have a very square face. But, yeah, I do need to get some rest myself. I need to get up, like 7:30 tomorrow morning. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me here. I can promise you I would not have been, on here this long if it wasn't for you guys chatting with me. So, it is appreciated. I do thank you for that. But I do need to take off here. I need to get my sleep. I know, Melanie, you definitely need to. Hathaway, it's like 11 o'clock where you're at, I think, almost. Whoever else is in here, just kind of stalking. You have a good night as well. Feel free to chime in the future. And yeah, Hathaway, welcome to your first live. And yeah, me have a good rest. Melanie, no, you have a good rest. You're probably going to be out cold until like 2 in the afternoon now. So, all right. You guys have a good night or a good day, however you want to look at it. And once again, thank you for sticking around, chatting with me. It was fun. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.